Welcome in to week 13 of the BDE Fantasy League podcast. I'm Devyn, back here with my special guest, Gifford.
I'm back, guys. It's been 2 weeks. I missed y'all.
Special guest, co-host, one and the same. We definitely missed him in the past week.
Stop lying.
And 2 weeks ago. We didn't do a podcast 2 weeks ago
You
either.
love doing it by yourself.
I don't. It takes away some of the magic, I don't have my entire setup when I'm at work. I don't have my mic.
It's like
I don't have a lot.
We're like cousins to Jettas. We're Allen to Diggs.
Exactly.
We're Mahomes to Kelsey.
We need somebody to bounce things off of. Otherwise, you get me sitting awkwardly in the gym, and it just looks and sounds
Just smoldering.
bad.
Just smoldering at the gym.
It's not good. So yeah, I'm happy to have him back. We're happy to be back here in the studio. Remember right there. Go Hawks. Back in the studio, back at it again.
I'm not going to say go Hawks because that was a bad loss to the Raiders, and I'm still upset.
That was really
We let
bad.
Josh Jacobs have 300 scrimmage yards against us, and
Yeah.
we'll get to that later, guys.
It was rough.
Yes.
So first things first, we are going to go over last week 12's predictions. So there I went with me, Scott, Eric, Omar, and Gifford. That gave me a record of 4-1 for last week, and that brings me to 40-20, giving me the lead for the first time this season. You want to go over your week?
Yeah, I picked myself, which I never let myself down. Of
course.
I picked Brittany, I picked Apple, I picked Omar, and I picked, who else did I pick?
Eric?
Eric.
Yeah.
So
You picked Eric
I
to
went,
win.
I went 2 and 3.
The one-win team
I
you
did.
picked to win.
I did. Brittany, she's right over there. She let me down.
Oh, wait, I picked Eric too. Where did we differ?
We differed with Scott.
Apple and Brittany.
Apple and Brittany.
That's right. Okay. Yeah. So that is where you went wrong, and you went 2 and 3, bringing you to 38-22. That gives me a 2-point lead, guys. That's a 2-game lead, and that means that this guy's gonna buy me dinner at the end of the season, as long as I keep this lead.
Well, to stroke your ego,
Stroke my.
it's good to get you some dinner after this season. It's been a rough one.
Oh yeah, it has been. But you can use some of your winnings to throw a little food my way. Give me a little nourishment,
Not jinxing that.
All right, week 3, we are doing our predictions to start off, actually. So, in the battle of very bad teams, let's just call it that, we're 8th place and 9th place, respectively. Me versus Zach. I am going to, choose me, because that's what I do. Every week, I choose me, not stopping here.
I'm also going to pick you, although Zach did switch up his lineup. He didn't against me last week, which I don't know why.
He didn't have any chance last week. He had no hope last week. He wants to give me a sweep. He wants to sweep me on the season.
Yes,
He wants to beat
He's
me
extra
twice.
motivated against you.
I get it. I have talked down to his team.
You trashed his team all
Constantly.
year.
And it's just what I like to do, Sorry, Zach. So yeah, that one we're both going with me.
Yeah.
He's back on the train with me for some reason. I don't know. Apparently I disappoint him every week, but we are 4-8. Jesus. I'm 4-8 right now. I haven't looked at my record for a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a tough time. Up next, Brittany versus Apple. This is Cock Blocket versus Your Pit Smell, man.
I picked Brittany. She's on a 2-game losing streak, but she needs to win. This is getting very spicy. The playoff race is very close, and
For some of us.
every win matters.
For some of us.
Yes,
Because right now Gifford is, as we went over last week,
I got my
clinched.
booty clinched. Yes,
He has the number 1 spot. He gets a bye in the playoffs.
and I get to observe everybody.
That's as far as I'm gonna go with that one right now.
As you guys just heard, Lil Jackson just puked. So
Sorry.
little prayers
Sorry.
up for the little buddy. Yeah,
He's not doing too well,
yeah,
but
he's not doing too
he'll get over it. He's gonna be okay. Up next, We have, let's see, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Is that right?
Yeah, that's Scotty.
Versus Cup Check, which is still Tommy. And in this one, well, I didn't choose... Oh, wait, sorry. In the last one, I chose Brittany. In this one, I choose Scott. Not because I like his team more, but
because you need him.
Because I need him to win. I need both Brittany and Scott to raise me up so I can stand on water. I need them to perform a miracle for me so that I can perform a miracle and win the league. I need to get into the playoffs. I need both Apple and Tommy to lose out for the rest of the way, and I need to win my games. If that could happen, I'd be a dandy boy. I'd be so happy. What about you?
The only reason I'm picking Scott Stanley to win this week is because Tommy's team is banged up. He has 3 or 4 questionables on his team, and after that gigantic performance by Josh Jacobs last week,
ridiculous,
literally carrying your team on his back is now broken. So, I think Scott is going to win this week pretty handily. He's healthy, so
pretty handily. I hope so, because right now they're predicted to tie just about 116-32 to 116-33.
Yeah.
So it's looking pretty close right now. But Najee might be hurt, so maybe switch that out. Up next, we have the sad face versus Palmer Titties. That is Titani versus Gifford. Right.
Really
here.
like that one.
And in that one, I am unfortunately going with Gifford. Well, not unfortunately. I don't care for Titani's team. And we all know that Gifford's team has been and is still the best in the league. So, yeah.
It's going to be a rough week this week. It's going to be a battle. I'm not going to lie. I'm not feeling the greatest. We just watched Thursday Night Football. The Patriots gave me a dud. So, but I'm going to win this week, and I'm officially going to beat Albert's record of 9 straight wins in a row.
That's pretty good. It's an accomplishment.
Yes.
But to say the Patriots gave you a dud, you chose to play their defense against the Buffalo Bills.
Absolutely.
What did you expect? Like, come on. It's a no-brainer. You don't play a defense against the Bills. That's just how it is.
I guess
Come on now. Last matchup of Week 13, we have hoping for at least $5, and, well, hey, you got it, so maybe change your name, versus Michael Malone, which is Omar. So Eric versus Omar, and in this one, it honestly doesn't matter for playoffs. Omar's just about guaranteed to make it, and Eric is guaranteed to miss it.
And get paintballed.
Yeah, at this point, there's no way for Eric to not get 10th. So please don't bow out. Stick around. I don't know. I don't know why. He doesn't even listen to these, so it doesn't really matter what I say.
I just realized that
it's rough.
He's officially 10th.
He's 100% 10th.
Yes.
Nobody can sink to his level anymore. He is 1-11 for context. 1-11 on the year. The next closest in 9th and 8th place are both 4-8.
Man,
it's sad. It's the second one. That means that Eric is going to stand among a line of people with paintballs and paintball guns,
and he's gonna take 18 shots to the ass.
Right there, right on the booty.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a rough one.
One might end up in the crack. You never know.
You never know. We might tell him, hey, just lean over and touch your toes real quick.
Yeah.
And just annihilate his ass with paintballs. I think that's what I'm going for. Right up there. Right up the crack.
Right up the middle.
Anyway, I choose Omar for this one. So
Omar is gonna beat you like how we are gonna shoot you.
Yeah.
For your punishment. So
Eric, your team, man, better luck next year. That's all I can say.
And study more. Do your research.
Even then though, I took so much time and I still lost. So it's whatever. This game is ridiculous.
How could you not know Brian Robinson was gonna get shot? So next topic is going to be boom bust players. We're going to pick a quarterback, wide receiver, and tight end. And running back.
And running back. Don't
Almost
forget
forgot
them.
that. And we're going to see who booms this week. So
Let's go. First up, we're going to go with quarterbacks. And I'm just going to go with the young gun, Trevor Lawrence.
great pick.
He's going to Detroit, going to play them. And last week, he just surprised everybody. He came in and just rolled. This week, he's going to continue that. Detroit has an awful defense. They're bottom 5, and I don't see them stopping this offense, really. It's going to be tough to see for Detroit fans, at least. So, yeah, Trevor Lawrence going to continue it.
So for me, we're coming off 2 losses. And luckily for Scott, I think Geno Smith is going to be the best quarterback in the league this week. He is facing a depleted Los Angeles Rams team. Aaron Donald is officially hurt for this game. Our offensive line has been solid all season, and it's time to get a fucking win, guys.
God, we need to get back in
The 49ers are 7-4. We're 6-5. We let them catch up. We had the lead. If the Niners make the playoffs and we don't, I'm always going to remember Josh Jacobs' 300 yards at home.
At this point, I'm just happy that we're still positive.
But we had a one-way ticket to the playoffs, though.
You're right. But did anybody really believe that we were going to the playoffs?
No, but I mean, when we were good, why not just stay elite?
You're right. It's just for fun, though.
Exactly.
We're having fun. We have a young team. We're excited.
Yes.
I like the Geno pick against the Rams. I really do.
Yes.
Up next, wide receiver. I'm going with a guy that's been out for, 4 or 5 weeks now? And he is ready to return and ready to take on the AFC darling.
He's ready to pounce.
He's ready to kill the Chiefs. A little trail of tears for my taste, actually.
Yes.
Jamar Chase is coming back from an injury. I think he's going to play. I think he's going to be angry. I think he's going to run all over those guys. I'm picking him.
Which is great for me.
It's good for him. It's also good for me because, Brittany, I need you to win, please. Okay?
And that's a great pick.
Thank you.
Especially since before injury, he had 2 back-to-back games with 2 touchdowns apiece. So, my pick, sleeper. I'm going to pick Christian Kirk. So, he picked Trevor Lawrence to be the best quarterback in the league this week. I'm going to pick Christian Kirk. The Lions are a scrappy team. We will see how that game progresses. It's either going to be really high scoring or really low scoring. I don't see anything in between. But I think Kirk is going to break loose and maybe catch 2 touchdowns that game.
Kirk's going to get back to his early season form.
I think
He's going to get back at it.
Yes.
All right, next up, we have our running backs. And this might sound this might sound like a homer pick because he is on my team. I have Aaron Jones at Chicago.
Is he going to play this week?
I think he will. He's had a couple limited sessions this week, which he's trending in the right direction.
Okay.
I like his status right now. I picked him for logical reasons, though, unlike some of my other picks sometimes.
Like Russell Wilson?
That was just blind faith, and I got that wrong, I guess. Yeah, we could probably say that. But yeah, this week he goes up against Chicago. They have the 5th worst defense against running backs this year. And, well, when they played in week 2, he ripped them apart for 32.5 points.
I remember that.
Aaron Jones.
Because you played me that week.
Yeah, that was his breakout week. And that's when I beat him.
Yeah.
That was a great week. I really hope that he can do it again. Because, Zach, I can't let you beat me again.
Man.
It'd be such just a blow to my ego. And Lord knows it's taken many blows. Specifically to the back.
It would be
back
great.
blows, if you will.
It would be great karma, though.
Yeah. I know.
My pick, we have trashed him all season.
Mm-hmm.
We said he wasn't a contender. We said he wasn't a real running back. And honestly, I checked the stats. He's top 5 in rushing this year. He has 900 yards rushing. Miles Booby Sanders is going to go off against the Tennessee Titans. Devin shaking his head.
Ridiculous.
Devin is shaking his head.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good pick, but it's just ridiculous that Miles Sanders has done this.
Oh, trust me. He was my first round pick 2 years ago. Don't say anything. But basically, the Tennessee Titans have a great passing defense.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to have to run the ball to win the game. The Titans are a very scrappy team. And that's not an easy game for the Eagles. So
I think that Miles will have a good game, but I still think that Jalen's going to run more. He's going to have more. He's going to have more rushing yards because that's what he does. Anyway, tight ends.
Completely took credit for my pick. But go ahead.
No, I'm discounting your pick because you had Miles and I'm choosing Jalen Hurts
Been playing well
in
this
the
season.
running back section.
Been playing well this season.
At tight end, I am choosing Dalton Schultz versus Indianapolis. Here, honestly, it's not much to say. He has just been killing it since Dak returned. He has been a top 5 tight end, and I don't think that stops here. Indianapolis they're fine, but Dak has shown that he's just on another level right now.
Noticing a pattern here.
What?
4 players you picked, 3 are on Brittany's team, and 1 is on yours. You're really hoping she wins, huh?
Oh shoot!
Trevor Lawrence, Jamar Chase, and Dalton Schultz.
All coincidence. I didn't do that.
You're just scrolling down her team like, Brittany, please.
I didn't do
Please, Brittany, please. Please don't fuck me over.
Well, sorry, over. Yeah, no, that wasn't on purpose. Otherwise, I would have done something for Scott too, because Lord knows I need him to win too. Actually, probably more, because I can beat Apple next week.
Oh, shit.
I need both of them to lose. This was on accident. I didn't mean to choose Brittany's team.
Apple, we saved the tape. You watching this, save the tape.
Go ahead. You're predicted for 63 points next week. Let's go, Apple. Fuck you, Apple.
My breakout tight end of the week is going to be Hayden Hurst against a weak-ass Kansas City defense. I think Burrow is going to have a 50-point-esque game, and I'm not exaggerating. I think he's going to go off. It's a big game, and I think Hayden Hurst might catch a touchdown or 2. Why not? He's a ginger. He has no soul.
Whoa, okay. That's a little much for me. I don't know about that.
All right, and you were talking about bending Eric over with paintballs and shit earlier?
I'm not saying it's too much that way. I'm saying that is too much for Hayden Hurst.
Oh, too much.
I think that he won't get that much because of my wide receiver pick. Jamar Chase is returning. Hayden Hurst is back to irrelevant. He will not be good this week. I don't gain anything from saying that his pick will be bad. I just think it'll be bad.
Guys,
it's pettiness.
I need to win the title this year. You know why? I get stomped on, even in 8th place. Sorry.
Yeah.
You see how he just walks all over me? It's insane. He's walking over the best team in the league. You see this? I get no respect. No respect.
No respect at all.
No respect.
You have to earn respect.
And I would have beat you that. Nah, I'm not even gonna say. Nope.
No, go ahead. No. Speak your mind.
I would have beat you in 2020 if Brittany didn't screw me over.
Did you though? Did you?
No.
Did you get to play me?
No.
No, because you lost the week before. So maybe stop bringing it up because nobody likes to hear about a sore loser.
Fuck you, Nelson Aguilar.
Sore loser. Nelson Aguilar over CeeDee Lamb is what this guy did. And that is why he lost in the semifinals that year. He named his team CeeDee's Nuts and then he benched him. He benched CeeDee Lamb after naming his team after him.
I scored 183 points the last week. Devyn scored 178. You know how pissed Devyn would have been losing after scoring 178?
Would have been.
I had him.
Yeah.
I had him.
Been.
I had him.
Instead, I experienced pure euphoria that year because I was champ. I was the championship winner back-to-back years.
Was, not is.
Was, yeah. How many do you have? Huh?
Was, not is. I live in the moment. I don't live in the past. There's no black hole here.
How many names are you gonna get etched into the trophy, into the belt? Huh?
1 this year.
Probably 0.
1.
Probably 0.
Who's gonna beat me this year?
It can happen. We've seen it before. So, anyway, that's our predictions for our boom players. Up next, we have our power rankings, and you know how much I love to do this every week, just to see my team at the bottom. But this week, yet again, we are changing it up a little bit. Everybody is going to get a corresponding Christmas movie because that's what we celebrate. It's just what we decided to do.
Yes.
Christmas movies for everybody. At number 10, we're going to start low on the list. Low. Just a movie and a team that I despise. Well, not a person, though. Because I do enjoy your friendship, Eric. Thanks for being around. You're number 10, though. I despise the movie Krampus. This movie was the worst Christmas movie that I have ever seen. We went into the movies expecting a decent movie. You know, Adam Scott was in it. Toni Collette is in it.
What?
Adam Scott and Toni Collette. That should be a power couple. And man, did it suck. That movie was ass. Eric, your team is ass.
Just like how ass, Eric, you are on pace to go 1-13. What are the odds, Eric? What are the odds you only win one game in a whole season?
The odds are as little as a movie with Adam Scott and Toni Collette being this bad.
And now the odds are as big as paintballs getting in your ass.
Yep.
Number 9. Get ready for the laughs. Get ready for the laughs.
Oh boy.
Zachary
Zach
Drew. You are the Polar Express.
The Polar Express. Zach. Oh, what's not wrong? No.
No. Peanut gallery. The Polar Express sucks. When I was a kid, Zach, I thought the Polar Express was the shit. I enjoyed watching it. I ate my popcorn. I was sitting on the couch. I enjoyed it. And I rewatched it years later. Ass.
Yeah.
Straight ass.
Just like when I was a kid, I thought Tom Brady was so good, you know?
Wow.
But unfortunately, right now, he is ass.
'Cause he's
straight ass.
45,000 years old.
Right. Yeah, he is just not good. And, you know, as a kid, I thought Tyreek Hill was really good. But no, he's just a woman beater, so...
Yeah,
let's go there.
He just leads the league in receiving yards.
No, he's good. Okay. At football, not at other things.
Not in relationships.
Like parenting. He's not good at parenting.
Or relationships.
Unfortunately. And yeah, Polar Express is just bad. Sorry, that's... it's not as good as people think. Tom Hanks gives a brilliant performance. He is a fantastic actor.
If you remember Tom Hanks from the Polar Express, then you're not doing him justice. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh yeah, well he had like 3 or 4 roles in that movie. It was wild. He did a really good job, but he didn't do a good enough job because the movie's not good. And honestly, he's had a bad couple roles recently.
I'm sticking with 90s Tom Hanks.
He wasn't very good in Elvis. Like, it was a decent movie, but his role was weird. He wasn't very good.
Tom Hanks is a legend.
Yeah. Not that this has anything to do with Zach's team
we're rambling about Tom Hanks. Okay.
Yeah, Polar Express. Not a good movie. Not a good Christmas movie. Just not a good movie. Hot. Hey, we got it. Bad
okay.
movie.
While we keep talking about Polar Express, let's move on.
Right. Number 8, as predicted. Me. I'm here. I am not a good team this year, but we might make the playoffs. Just a little bit of a spoiler I'm going to talk about in the bitching hour. We can make it. We can still make it. I am going to be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
A cult classic.
I should be good. I should be in the playoffs. Just like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer should be a top 5 Christmas movie. But it's not. It's just so boring. This team can't get anywhere. Yes, Austin Eckler's going to score at least 15 every week. Yes, Jalen Hurts is going to be the best quarterback in the league, the most handsome man in the league too. Like, it doesn't matter because the rest of the team is so boring. Rudolph is iconic. His movie is ass.
My take on it is Rudolph was made in 1967, the last time Rudolph and Devyn won a championship. So, there you go.
Yeah, no, I agree with that take. Unfortunately, I'm just not good at fantasy football this year.
Stop it.
And
okay.
Rudolph is not. It's just boring. I'm sorry, any cultists.
All right, we're getting ready for the peanut gallery on this one. Apple. Number 7. You are die hard because you are gonna die hard, whether it's in the playoffs or week 14. Apple, it's not going to be a happy ending for you.
Well, definitely week 14. That's a given.
It's not going to be a happy ending for you. And you're a great movie. I enjoy Die Hard.
Oh, yeah.
Prayers to Bruce Willis. I know he has this condition now.
Yeah, unfortunate.
But you're going to end up dying hard.
Yeah, you will die hard. Unlike his character in the movie, spoilers, it actually has a decent ending.
Exactly.
Yeah, he has a happy ending, but unfortunately
Not
you
you.
won't, and you won't ever unless you pay for one.
All those trades, all that bantering, just to come up short.
Yikes,
You
man.
played yourself. You overthought it.
It's rough for that team. Apple, man, we had high hopes for you, but we did say earlier, probably 6 weeks ago, something like that. We said that your team will, just tumble down the hill, and that's what it's done.
Yes.
And it's died hard, and it's going to continue to die even harder.
Fatality.
Yep. Went to sleep with an erection. All right. At number 6, we have Tommy. Tommy, you are the movie Bad Santa. Bad Santa, because,
That's a great movie.
who remembers that movie? Nobody. Your team and the movie is forgettable. Neither one is good. You are number 6 because, I think it's funny. I think it's okay.
It's a funny movie.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but I don't want to watch it again. It's forgettable. It's
Just like
it's not
next
something
year.
that you want.
Just like next year when you draft, we don't want to see this year's team again.
Yeah.
So please draft better next year.
Yeah, it's borderline playoffs, but unfortunately, it's just not it.
It's not it.
And let me just take a minute here to say, writing this list of Christmas movies was ridiculously hard. Good Christmas movies shouldn't be this hard to find.
I thought there were better. I thought
Yeah,
there were
I
more.
thought there were more. I thought
and
there were more
apparently,
better-
there's not
yeah.
that many.
I thought there were just some decent movies out there, but honestly, there's like 6 maybe, and you're not top 6. Well, you are top 6, but this movie's not.
All right, we're moving on to number 5.
Number 5.
She's slipped a little bit. Brittany is number 5,
Number 5.
right in the middle of the pack, and she is Nightmare Before Christmas
Nightmare Before Christmas.
because
Why?
she might experience a nightmare before Christmas. Her team is slipping. She's on a 2-game losing streak, and if she fucks this up, she might not make the playoffs. She's had a hot start.
She has a chance to make the playoffs.
No,
well,
she
has
shouldn't.
a chance to
She
not
sh-
make the playoffs.
She shouldn't make the playoffs, but if she loses these next 2 games and fumbles a 7 to what was she 7-2, 7-3?
Yeah, no, it was bad.
If she fumbles that, this might be one of the biggest collapses in league history.
Let's get this out of the way real quick. We chose this because of the name.
Yes.
That's all. Nightmare Before Christmas is a great movie.
Yes.
I love it.
I don't know if Nightmare Before Christmas is better than Die Hard, but we're going name-based.
That's debatable.
So-
Yes. For this specific one, we're going name-based.
Yes.
You may have a Nightmare Before Christmas, Brittany. Unfortunately. Did you have something to say?
I want to win.
Oh,
I know
okay.
you do.
All right.
Yeah.
Enough out of you.
Do you like the movie?
I like the movie.
Okay, at least you like the movie.
You like the movie? Good.
I watch
Well,
it every year.
Oh,
I've seen
okay.
it twice this season already.
There
Okay.
you go. So it's a good movie for you.
Right. So even if you do have a Nightmare Before Christmas, you enjoy the movies.
Yeah. So
At least
either
you
way,
didn't-
it's a win-win.
At least he didn't give me like Elf or something.
No.
At least you didn't get Krampus, right?
I could have gotten. I didn't remember Krampus being
Krampus
that
was
bad.
bad.
I
It
remember
ruined
it
my
being
night.
bad. I do not remember it being nearly as bad as
was
you remember it.
So bad. Number 4 is Tatani. Tatani, you are number 4, and that means that you are the Grinch. Okay? You started this season a bad man. Like bad in your team was bad.
Yeah, not that
like
you
a-
were cold, like you were bad, like nah.
No,
that
we're not calling you a zaddy. That's for sure.
That you were actually bad.
You were bad. Just bad. Straight bad.
Not Michael Jackson bad, another type of bad.
Yeah, straight up, your team was ass. Just like a lot of other teams here. But now you are number 4, as we were saying. And to bring it back to the movie The Grinch, which is a good movie. I do like it. Brittany gets nightmares from it, but I do like it. So yes, you started bad, but over the last, let's say, 3-4 weeks, your team expectations have grown 3 sizes. Just like the Grinch's heart.
Right.
Yes. So, that's about as far as the comparison goes. But yeah, the Grinch, you are the 4th best in the league, and that's where I feel comfortable with you right now. You have proven a lot of people wrong. But you are still 6-6, so you better continue to win.
Number 3, Scotty. You are going to be Home Alone, which is a cult classic. Great Christmas movie.
I'd argue it's a regular classic, not even cult.
I agree. You have been consistent all season. Your team is really coming along. Your running backs are your powerhouses, of course. And to make a comparison in movie, I think if I recall, Home Alone was a pretty long movie, right?
Yeah, it was decently long.
It's a pretty long movie, so you had a great start.
Oh yeah,
it's
fun.
You missed the plane.
Interesting playoff. Interesting play.
You're rushing to make the play. You don't make it. You go back home. And then the middle is kind of, man, I miss you.
Oh, mama, you left me at home.
Right. And then the end.
Oh.
Great.
You get that iron to the face.
All the booby traps.
Yes, emphasis on booby, actually.
The red face, the criminal got burnt in it. It was
exactly.
It was
he burns his hand.
It's a great.
This child committed assault.
Yes,
for sure. Your team in the middle half of the season committed assault on my eyes.
And now you are committing assault on other teams. So congratulate. Yeah. Just like how you wanted to assault Jonathan Taylor last year. We won't bring that up. But
we want you to continue to win. Sorry, I want you to continue to win. Sorry, I need you to continue to win. Scott.
Selfish.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
No.
I'm on the cusp and I need it. It's crazy that I'm on the cusp at 4-8, but hey, that's the truth right now.
Scott, I'll give you a healthy $20 if you intentionally lose this week.
If you take that, that's criminal. Because in fact, no, if you take that, that won't even cover half of my bill at the dinner that you will be buying me this week. So I wouldn't take that bet. All right? Go ahead.
This is even, buddy.
This is even.
2.
You're right. Number 2. Omar, we are giving you the new Christmas favorite of, well, myself and maybe Brittany. I haven't heard her yet. Spirited, actually.
It was so good.
This one was really good. It was unexpected, and now it seems to be taking over, just like your team. I don't know if anybody really expected your team to be, well, this well-rounded and just good. You're powering over this team, over this league. And you are just really good.
And just like a comparison to that movie, they watched it for free. Unexpected, just like your team. We weren't expecting your team to be great. We made fun of your team all year, and you deserve it.
Yeah.
You're second in the league. You proved us wrong, and we get to eat it now. So.
And I mean, honestly, when I saw the trailer for this movie, I was like, for real? Why are they redoing this movie again?
As you saw, Miles Sanders, J.D. McKissick.
Yeah. Why are they trying this again? And honestly, it was great. It was a great movie. I'm really happy that it came along. It was unexpected and it blew us away. Your team as well blew us away. Fun fact about Omar's team real quick. He has only made 5 moves on the waiver wire this year. 6 moves on the waiver wire. 5 moves. I was correct.
Okay.
5 moves on the waiver wire.
I was looking at the wrong thing.
And he is still the second place team in the league.
Guys, do you know how intentionally hard that is with injuries and trade? Wild. That is so hard.
He's been consistent, and that's great. Good for him. He is currently second in points for. Let me just put this in perspective to how much he is just rolling over this league, Gifford, to say. Second place has 1,600 points. That's Omar. First place has 1,752. He is ahead of Omar by 152 points.
A whole week.
That's just ridiculous, honestly. God, I hope he loses in the championship. I just want him to lose.
All right, guys. My comparison is Elf.
First place.
It's personally my favorite Christmas movie of all time. I enjoyed that movie. And I think from start to finish, the plot just is what my season is all about. I start off, lonely, sad, coming off 10th place, a couple of years ago. And now I'm trying to find the championship. I'm trying to find my dad, really. And I'm going to meet him, and I'm going to make him like me. And I'm going to get a taste of the gold, and he's going to like me. So I'm going to get accustomed to the taste of gold.
Okay, and on the other side of that coin, in the beginning of the year, I was excited for this. Just like when Elf came out, I was excited for the movie. I had a really good time with it. I would watch it all the time, every year. We love it. Up until, 6 years in, 7 years in, and you keep on going, just like week 6, week 7, week 8, it starts to roll along. You're like, yeah, Elf, we know it's one of the best Christmas movies. It gets overrated over time, and that's what he is. Everybody just wants you to stop talking sometimes, and it's the same for me. I'm losing, and everybody wants me to stop talking, but you deserve to lose at this point.
I'm okay losing a regular season game. Hey, Eric, Tatani, you guys are more than welcome to beat me. But I deserve this. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna be at the top much longer, so I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm here, present time. I don't look at the past like other people do, but I'm here. So if I'm last next year, fine. I enjoyed it. I was at the top for a little bit.
Yeah.
I was there.
No, that's good. I'm glad that you can be content with one win.
More like 8 in a row.
Yeah, 8 regular seasons. Ooh, win the league twice in a row. Yeah? All right. And just a funny little observation that I'm seeing right here. Will Ferrell's in the top 2 movies. That's pretty cool. Good for him. His other movies lately haven't been very good, but, that's another podcast, actually. Maybe foreshadowing? Who knows? All right. That is the end of our power rankings. Let us know what you thought of those. Moving right along from our power rankings, we are going to go into our bitching hour. We haven't had this for a little while, but decided to bring it back for this one. Yeah? And we're actually going to start out with Thursday Night Football because, again, we are recording this after Thursday Night Football. Actually, the night of Thursday. So, yikes. Maybe a little odd for us. Gabe Davis, what the fuck, man? Come on. Please be better for me. Please be better for us. Your boy is back here, and he is disappointed in you. We just need more from you. 7 targets. 7. You had opportunities. You just had 2 catches, though. Yes, 1 was a touchdown. We don't want to hear it anymore. We don't want to hear excuses. We just want results. Okay? 2 catches for 15 yards ain't gonna cut it, bud. I need more from you.
Wide receiver 1, though, right?
We don't need to talk about that. We just need more from you. Okay? Me and the baby. Come support us, please. Thank you.
So, CMC is what, 26, 27 years old?
He's still young.
He's still young and can't play a whole fucking season anymore.
He'll play. I'm not worried about that. Well,
yeah, he'll play. He'll
it.
play this week when it doesn't matter. CMC, I need you. And these next upcoming weeks, I need you to stay healthy. Rest that fucking knee. Okay, put a little ice patch on it. Icy hot. It doesn't matter. I need you to be healthy because when it really matters, I need to show up. So stay healthy. I don't know if you can truly play a whole season anymore. I hope you can. It's been 3 whole years of just up and down, riddled with injuries with you. So, yeah.
It's been a rough one for CMC for sure. We were just looking at our 2020 teams, and I had CMC there, and he was only good for 4 of the games, 3 of the games actually.
But those 4 games would get you 120 points.
Yeah, if you remember that season, he started out with like 2 or 3 20-point games, and then randomly in the middle of the season had another like 25-point game. And
then left you.
Yeah, left me on red, essentially.
Yeah.
But I won without him, because I don't need no man. Except for you, Gabe. Gabe, get better, please. CMC, are you going to do it? Are you going to be healthy the rest of the year? That questionable tag says otherwise. We'll see. Up next, I'm going to talk yet again about my playoff odds. I need Tommy and Apple to lose out for the rest of the year, because that's what that means. And I need to win out. I need to win against Zach, and then next week against Apple. I think that I can do that. Can I trust Scott and Brittany this week to beat Apple and Tommy? I don't know. That's the thing. I just don't know. Brittany is slumping hard, and Scott's team is unpredictable as they come. Yes, he was third in the power rankings, but that doesn't always mean that he will win, especially in clutch moments. Scott, are you clutch? Let's see.
And Scott, change your defense.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm gonna pay you $20 not to change your defense, but Kansas City's defense isn't that great, so I don't know what in your right mind decided you to start them, especially against the Bengals. But maybe you have an inkling that I don't know about.
Yeah, Jamar's coming back. Like we said, the Bengals are gonna keep up at least with Kansas City.
It's gonna be a high scoring game.
It's gonna be a fun game. It should be a fun game. I know we say that a lot in the past few years, and they turn out to be busts. But
yeah,
I hope this is a good game because, well, football needs it this year.
Yeah,
it's been a really bad season, I'd say.
Brittany, you want to say anything?
For a bitching hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Get on up here. Take the mic.
My team is ass. What the fuck happened? What happened? I was a top 2 team. I was. Now I'm 5th in the power rankings? 5th? Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that, Mr. 8th place? 8th place. 8th place. And you can put me in 5th?
Yes, because your team is slumping, and I just beat you. You're lucky that I didn't put myself in 4th and you in 5th. Just be happy that you are still above me. Remember when you were saying, oh, the only thing I want in a fantasy football year is to be ahead of Devyn? Well, congratulations. Now you're getting it. Don't complain anymore.
Well, this is a load of barnacles. Why would you talk to me like that? That's so rude.
Excuse you.
Rude. No. I'm mad. I'll get over it eventually. But damn, I'm not doing well right now.
Yeah. You were really hoping that Jamar would come back last week.
I was
it
really
didn't
hoping.
happen.
No, he didn't.
That led to me winning, and it led to just a
I will say
fun-filled week for all of us.
I don't know if it's called like an anti-bitch or what.
Anti-bitch.
Devyn woke me up at 9:59 a.m. on Sunday to tell me that Jamar Chase was not playing.
Because I am benevolent. I love all my people. And I want everybody to play fair. Scott, get a defense that actually doesn't suck.
Kansas City's fine.
They're not. There's better players. There's better defenses on the wire. So yeah.
That was my bitch. I'm salty.
You deserve to be. Your team has lost 2 in a row, and
Yeah.
they are projected to.
Bad. Josh Allen only got 20 points tonight.
They're barely.
Ramondre
projected
got
to win
like
right now.
10.
Yeah, Ramondre didn't do anything.
Oh my god. No, I'm gonna.
Ramondre looked really good in the game, but yeah, his points didn't translate.
Yeah, he looked really good. His legs did.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that doesn't transfer to fantasy points all that much anymore.
No. All right, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah. So that's bitching hour. Thank you for joining that. I'm glad I got a little bit off of my chest. Yeah, 5% chance to make the playoffs. That's me. Not dead yet. Hey, maybe we'll see it next week. Yeah.
Let's cut that 5% to 0, guys.
Don't, please. I need this. I need it. It's the only thing I have.
I'm right
Thank
here.
you. Oh, right. Yeah, Jax. I still have Jax.
Yeah, and your girlfriend of what, 5-6 years. Yeah.
6.5.
6.5.
6.5.
Okay.
Very good.
Losing track of time here.
Yeah, still going. Yeah. Anyway, on from that, we have our competitions. So last week we had the competition Overachiever. And, well, yet again, I won that one. Because apparently that's the only thing I'm good at this year is competitions.
Wow, 2-for-1 win last week, and good for you.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wubsy. I had 23 points over my projection, and that gave me the win in both the fantasy game and the competition.
Damn, you finally went over your projection. That's crazy.
Yeah, actually, it felt good. So let's do that again, team. Thanks a lot, Gabe Davis. Week 13. I do not want to win this one. I actually would be okay giving it to Apple or Tommy. It is the best loser.
Or me.
The team with the highest amount of points scored in a loss. Good luck to everybody, I guess. Maybe. Yeah, I wouldn't want to win it, but maybe you do.
Yes. And the fun fact for this week is the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time is Dr. Seuss' The Grinch. Over $500 million.
Over $500 million. That's wild.
It came out in 2018.
That's the animated one, not the Jim Carrey one.
No.
Animated Grinch got $500 million.
$500 million.
Wow. Parents were desperate.
Yes.
Anyway, we will see you in week 14. Thanks for joining.
Hopefully I'm still here.